We have seen hundreds of thousands of Gazans evacuating to the southern Gaza Strip in response to Israel's warning that it would be carrying out a military operation in northern Gaza to dismantle the Hamas terror group. There are also hundreds of thousands of Israelis who've been evacuated from the southern communities next to Gaza and from the northern communities next to Lebanon to help protect them from further infiltration attempts. Our correspondent Jody Cohen has sent us this report from a volunteer initiative in Tel Aviv that is helping those displaced from their homes. Take a look.
This is the Tel Aviv Expo, a huge convention centre that usually hosts large-scale conferences, sporting events and exhibitions. But since the 7th of October massacre, in which more than 2,500 Hamas terrorists infiltrated into Israel, killing 1,400 people in the communities neighbouring Gaza and kidnapping what is thought to be approximately 230 people, the Tel Aviv Expo has been taken over by an army of volunteers. Like many Israelis, these volunteers have temporarily stopped working and are spending hours collecting supplies from communities for those displaced. The Israel Defense Forces spokesperson Jonathan Conricus has estimated that around 500,000 Israelis have had to evacuate their homes. As well as food and water, the volunteers are collecting clothes and items like toiletries. Other volunteers are distributing them across the centre of the country, where those evacuated are being housed in community centres, hotels and even strangers' homes. I was invited to join a tour for ambassadors around the world of the volunteering headquarters.
Never before has civil society come together in the way that it has done after this massacre. So this is a moment that we, the Brothers and Sisters for Israel, are trying to use to bring Israeli society together. We are saving people who have different political views from us.
This is the beauty of Israeli people, who can cooperate each other in hard times and who will help each other and who will contribute to this kind of very difficult times to fight against any challenges.
We are all here, Achim, brothers and sisters of Israel, supporting everybody in need of Israel in every field.
15,000 volunteers in total have been volunteering just in this one centre alone, with community collections taking place in virtually every community in the centre of the country. The volunteers here say that they have distributed over 12,000 donated items of civilian equipment, have found accommodation for roughly 8,000 displaced families, distributed 120,000 meals and provided 1,000 activities for evacuated children. In the early days, 2,000 volunteers from the high-tech sector were also using their skills, using social media, AI and facial recognition to help identify missing and kidnapped Israelis. They have volunteer psychologists providing counselling, and they've also been involved in helping the families of those burying their dead, all done by volunteers. This is Jody Cohen for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.